Hi, my name is Bill Downs, and I'm the CEO and founder of Victory Nutrition International. Purpose for us being here today is to just give you a brief overview of the V&I products and why they're so remarkably unique. They are distinctively unique and superior, and that's something that every company out there says, but I want to give you the evidence as to why that's true. A lot of companies rely on testimonials. We are committed to providing scientific evidence so that while it's really beneficial to know what it's doing for other people, it's really not that important in the grand scheme, primarily because oftentimes when somebody gives you a testimonial, what they're really doing is trying to sell you a product based on their product experience, which can be exaggerated if they make money on it. And I don't want to have individuals burdened with the stigma of trying to convince somebody to buy a product because they're making money. That's why we provide solid, validated scientific evidence to support the product's ability to work. And our first product that I'm going to talk about is Protovite. And Protovite is a distinctively unique and superior delivery technology. It's a great ingredient formulation as well. The Protovite is made from 35 specially selected ingredients. All the botanicals are water extracted in a 1-to-1 extract ratio of water to herbal extract, and that makes them far more potent than the vast majority of botanicals in the market, and there's no danger of having any solvent residues. So what the Protovite does, because of this delivery technology, which you can go on our website and delve into deeper, it gets into the cells 100% of the time, in 100% of the people, in 5 minutes or less from the time you put it in your mouth. And that's an extraordinary achievement, given the fact that the number one health malady in our culture today is digestive problems. So people aren't able to effectively disintegrate and dissolve and absorb nutrients from the foods they eat, let alone the supplements they take. Whether they're beverages or capsules or tablets, it doesn't matter. If the digestive system is impaired, your ability to turn not you into you is also impaired. And Protovite does not rely on the competence of the digestive system to get the ingredients into your cells. And it makes dramatic changes in your red blood cells. And your red blood cell system is the highway of delivery for all the nutrition, for the water, for the oxygen, the nutrients to all 372 trillion cells in your body in 5 minutes or less. Keep in mind that you have about 1.5 gallons of blood in your body, and it's circulating through approximately 60,000 miles of blood vessels. And it makes one complete revolution when you're healthy every 20 to 60 seconds. It is astonishing. We are wonderfully and fearfully made. And so we want to reestablish this dynamic velocity of blood flow because we're helping to improve the health of the blood with Protovite, getting nutrition into the cells that restores the ability to use oxygen and water to make energy, manage energy, and get rid of waste from all 372 trillion cells in 5 minutes or less. That's the Protovite promise.
This is a pretty good sample. We seem to have a lot of cell aggregation though, and that's basically the red blood cells have lost their negative charge. This will be very interesting. This is a white blood cell right here, neutrophil in particular, and again about quarter the size it should be, probably because of the cell aggregation somehow affecting circulation, indirectly or directly affecting immune. So again, there's another neutrophil right there in the middle of the screen, and it should be about 2 or 3 times as big. Okay, this is 5 minutes after taking the multi, and we've restored the negative charge. The red blood cells are very loose, free-flowing. There's 2 neutrophils, one in the top left corner, one in the bottom right corner, and you can see that the neutrophils are 4 times bigger. It's been 5 minutes. To me, that's absolutely amazing, and I've been doing this for 14 years. I've done over 40,000 sessions. I've never seen a product that changes the blood. I've certainly seen it changing in 3 and 4 months, but not 5 minutes. So there's definitely something amazing going on here. And again, the white blood cells are 4 times as big. The red blood cells are loose and free-flowing. Almost looks like somebody totally different's blood.
I'd like to give you some information on Brain Reward. Brain Reward is an amazing technology. It's a KB220Z neuroadaptogen. That happens to be a scientific code. I don't use trade names in the scientific literature. So if you want to go into PubMed and look it up, it's KB220Z. There's 32 clinical studies supporting this amazing technology that is also protosomed. So it gets into the cells in 5 minutes or less, 100% of the time in 100% of the people. Brain Reward is an amazing technology designed to optimize gene expression and rebalance the neurotransmitters in the brain chemistry. It helps to reduce cravings. It creates normalcy. It normalizes brain chemistry, normalizes cravings, so you don't have excessive reward-seeking cravings. It helps to improve self-control. It helps to reduce the problems associated with detox because it enhances brain chemistry, and therefore it helps to reduce the adverse issues that would be associated with the detox. Most importantly, it helps to remove you don't need to have any more feelings of helplessness, no more stigmas needed, because it's a hardware problem that the Brain Reward is addressing. It's not a psychological problem. There may be behavioral issues associated with it that need psychological counseling, but it's primarily a hardware problem. And the Brain Reward is supplying the ingredients to help correct the hardware problem. And most importantly, it helps to improve focus, cognition, some aspects of memory, concentration, and probably one of the most important things for people is it helps to improve weight management. It's not a weight loss product. It's just correcting the Brain Reward chemistry so that finally people can achieve reward satisfaction from normal things that they do, from food that they eat, from experiences that they have, and they don't need to engage in excessive reward-seeking behaviors, many of which can be very unhealthy. Elevated mood and a sense of happiness are the ultimate payoff. So Brain Reward is a product that supplies that for you. Please take it and enjoy those great benefits. I'd like to talk about Enzorb. Enzorb is an amazing enzyme technology. There's a lot of enzyme products on the market. None of them are like Enzorb. Enzorb is protosomed. And when you protosome the enzymes, they get into the bloodstream and they replenish depleted enzyme reserves. Remember, metabolism is entirely dependent upon enzymes. Over every 100,000 biochemical transactions in the body that take place constantly are all funded by enzymes. And we get enzymes from our food when it's raw, and the enzymes can disintegrate and dissolve the food, and then the pancreas puts enzymes into the stomach to finish the digestive process, to finish the job. Or if we eat all cooked food, we overburden our pancreas and our insulin and our acid ability. We make too much acid too late in the digestion, and we have the ouchie effect of acid indigestion, reflux, heartburn, GERD, and things like that. What we want to do is get enzymes back into the blood, back into the tissues, so it can replenish the enzyme bank account. Because when that bank account's empty, you're dead. And Enzorb is an amazing enzyme technology that's formulated with the proteasome technology to get the enzymes back into the blood to replenish metabolism and really support all life functions of every cell in your body rapidly. It's an amazing enzyme technology. Please take time to go look at our website and learn more about it. It's a patent pending technology, and we're doing a study on it right now, which will probably be done by the time you see this little presentation. But Enzorb is enzymes that boost metabolism and change the quality of life. I'd like to talk about Thione Extra. Thione Extra is an amazing product that is designed to enhance the ability for your body to make glutathione, SOD, nitric oxide, and dendritic cells all function better. Now that sounds kind of scientific, so let me break it down for you. SOD, superoxide dismutase, is the 5th most abundant protein in the body. The first 4 are collagen, albumin, hemoglobin, and lymphocytes, your white blood cells, and then you have your SOD. Number 5, the fifth most abundant protein, is the first line of defense against oxygen-free radicals. Without SOD, your body's in bad shape. As a matter of fact, it's so important that your body will rob zinc from DNA to fund SOD so it can keep you alive from excessive oxygen-free radical damage. So we're now involved in functioning to maintain the ability to utilize oxygen. We have other products that help to improve oxygen utilization, but now we're managing it more effectively. And then we have glutathione. Glutathione is 2 steps down from SOD. They're like a left-right punch, 2 hands clapping, working together to prevent excessive oxidative damage, maintain the integrity of your DNA and your cell membranes and your mitochondria that make energy. And then the next thing is dendritic cells. Dendritic cells are your immune cells. They're like the hitmen of the body. They go out and they identify the bad guys, present them to the macrophages, macro big phage eater, big eater white cells that consume them, digest them. And those bad guys are called antigens, are foreign, unfriendly, unwelcome, bad invaders in the body. And dendritic cells identify the antigen, present it to the macrophage, and they get rid of it. It's an extremely important function of the immune system. And then we have nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is involved in relaxing blood vessels so that you can improve circulation. It's extremely important in immune function and for circulation, for cell respiration, for making energy. A lot of bodybuilders want to take supplements that increase nitric oxide. We have it here in Thione Extra. Everything that you want to have to round out this arsenal of wonderful ingredients and promote optimal health, optimal immune function, optimal oxygen utilization, and excellent antioxidant protection, all in one product, Thione Extra.